Yet again, another epic fairy tale chapter. Although Natsu did kind of get on my nerves, I can understand because he hasn't seen Igneel in such a long time. And he is Natsu. Just the fact that one, a dragon, two, your father is telling you to do something, you don't question it, you do that shit. And it may only be me, but if I haven't seen my father in forever and he promises me that we will talk about what happened later, if he's in the battle to maybe save the entire world, I'd let him do his thing. But I actually said this in the video, where has Natsu's jetpack feet been? Like, it was shown in like maybe 1 or 2 episodes and maybe 1 chapter and it just disappeared. I'm like, did he forget how to do it? But it was awesome to see him use them again, because when I first started watching Fairy Tail, it was in, I believe, the 1st or 2nd opening when he used it. I was like, oh, Natsu was about to go in. So he uses his jetpack feet to go up to Igneel and just bug the crap out of him. And I like how Igneel's like, okay, son, if you want to make yourself useful, go get that book from Marde, Geer, but do not open it. And with Igneel saying do not open it, am I the only one that sees Natsu totally opening it? I can already see that it's going to be opened by none other than Natsu Dragneel because of the curiosity. Charizard, use Fire Blast. Did you see Igneel's breath, man? It even wowed Natsu, and that's saying a lot since he has that OP, fire thunder thing going on, and it's like a fucking cannon. So if he is, impressed by any fire, that says a lot, but it did not scratch Acnologia at all. So the question is, how is Igneel going to take care of Acnologia if one of the most powerful flame attacks that we've seen in this entire series did not even put a tiny scratch on Acnologia? Like, I was thinking the other dragons like Wendy's and maybe even Geer and everyone else's dragons on the field right now were going to come out of them since they were throbbing, like Natsu was in the past chapter, but it stopped, so I'm not sure what's going on with that. Maybe their dragons are inside of their dragon slayers, but, I mean, who knows what triggered the fucking sickness in the first place. So who knows what's really going on, but I want to know, how is Igneel going to damage this dude, and what is Natsu going to do against Marde, Geer, because Marde Geer is like the king of all the demons in the scenario, and Natsu, he couldn't even destroy a dragon back when, he was fighting a real dragon. So assuming that Marde Geer is stronger than just an average dragon or any of the dragons that Natsu and the other dragon slayers fought back at the end of the games, then Natsu's going to have some problems. But then again, his dad is on the scene, and he wants to, make a good impression on Igneel more than likely. And, he wants to have those answers, so he will do anything in his power. And we know how Natsu gets. Well, I should say we should know how Fairy Tail gets when the power of feelings comes into play. But I did like how right before Natsu took off from up there with Igneel, Igneel gave him like an awesome smile. And that was just really heart-touching, man. I really enjoyed seeing them actually meeting and talking, even though it was obvious Natsu was getting on Igneel's fucking last nerve. It was awesome to see them talk again. So next chapter, father and son are going to go in. Tell me what you guys thought about this epic chapter. What's going to happen in the fight with Igneel and Acnologia? What's going to happen with the fight between Natsu and Marde, Geer? And is Natsu going to open up the book? I really believe he is. Anyway, tell me what you guys think. This has been jbDAuchiha. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'm out.